Getting over procrastination is complete crap. And I want to talk about that today because you don't need to get over procrastination. You need to do more that's good for you. So if you don't know me, I am Professor Dave Masek. I'm Associate Professor of Innovation and Strategy. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. So procrastination has, if I say that term, it means a lot, and it normally is related to feelings, negative feelings like shame, like stigma, like all sorts of things where you are thinking that I am not good enough. And the fact is that you are good enough, and you are listening to an outside world that is telling you that you're not good enough and you have to do more to actually get this thing done. You know, there's a really simple trick to get over procrastination. All you have to do is just write one thing or do one little tiny thing, and all of a sudden you're not procrastinating anymore. And it's the way that you actually perceive yourself that is the more of the painful thing that's actually going on. It's not the fact that you're sitting there doing something that is not related to being so-called productive, whatever the heck that is, but it's the fact that you feel bad about doing that. And we have normalized and we believe systematically that procrastinating is a bad thing to do, and you're a bad person if you're spending time doing something that you enjoy doing or doing something that is off the track. I often talk to graduate students or think about, research and how we actually get there. And the straight and narrow path is how we should actually get there. A nice little arrow to actually how you should do research, and everything is all done and everything is working just perfectly. But guess what? It never happens that way. Go talk to a CEO of a pharmaceutical company and you'll realize that 90%, 80%, some large percent of all of the money that they ever pursue and spend on research and development result in a failed project. So that means if they were going to dwell on the fact that they were pursuing those 80 or 90% of all that stuff that they were doing, they would say that that was procrastination. They would say that that was a waste of their time. They would say that that was a complete disaster. And perhaps it was. But you know what? It's how you perceive it. It's how you look and think about this thing. I have come to conclude, I study failure. I think about failure all the time. And I don't even like the term anymore because it connotes so much negativity. It connotes so many negative, awful feelings that we experience. And I want you to sort of remove those things that you feel in the way that you should be doing something. Honestly, you're not procrastinating in any sort of way. You're doing the right things at the moment, whatever that feels like for you. You know what feels like procrastinating for me, because my job is all about doing research, is cutting my hair. It's going and getting a dinner. It's going and getting some sleep. It's going for a walk and getting some exercise. All of that stuff feels like procrastination. But you talk to a normal human being that doesn't have this experience of that I should be working all the time, and they're going to say, like, what the heck are you talking about? Why do you actually feel like that? And the reason is that it's normalized for me to feel bad about myself in the environment that I currently exist in. And it's not a symptom of the institution that I'm at. It's a symptom of the broader market. It's a symptom of what it means to be a researcher, an academic, where I feel bad about myself for actually not doing something that is related to writing. And that's the only thing that matters, is writing papers. It has to be writing papers. It can't be analyzing data. It can't be reviewing other people's work. It can't be helping students. It can't be teaching, any of that stuff. It all feels like you're procrastinating when you're actually doing those things that are important in your life. When I give my wife a hug or a kiss tonight, damn well I'm going to be procrastinating. I'm going to feel good procrastinating because I know I'm doing the right thing. Spending time and effort with my family and doing all of those wonderful things that we do as human beings That's the good stuff. Quit calling it procrastination. Call it spending time for you.